This is marvelous. How deeply inspiring. Finally, something happens in this town.
You should be ashamed of the words that come out of your boca. This is a tragedy. A tragedy. Love.
Shut up! This is perfect. I came here to be enthused, encouraged. My publishers have been on my ass all month to meet my deadline. I came to this stale shindig for a muse. And I'm leaving with a story of crime's decline.
Oh, you're sick, you know that? How do you sleep at night?
I don't.
Edgardo, you're really low. It's disgusting how you think you can feed off lies like a leech. How you can just turn a story of amour into one of crime. Besides, I saw it first. It is my story.
Oh, yeah. El Matador, that chance. What makes you think you can have my rights?
When? Because my publishing kasha has been pressuring me too. Besides, I don't have to explain near that to you. I saw it happen.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you watch this happen?
Oh, this tension is making me tense. Let's put the primitive ape back into their cages and use something I like to call words.
All right, you choose.
Choose what?
Choose who gets the rights to this story.
Well, you see, my friends, I feel that, well, since I understand the meaning of life, more extensive, my perspective allows me to tell the story much more thoroughly. I actually own the rights to this psychological thriller.
Oh my fucking god, what kind of bullshit is that? You sound like a crappy pickup line. I don't know if you read any of my work, but you're messing with the wrong imagery.
Relax! 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 Escúchame. I'm not really sure about who gets the rights, but I am sure that this story is not one of crime, nor love for that matter. It's a love story, a love triangle. You see, Rosa, the bride-to-be, is secretly sleeping with Miguel, a co-worker of hers. Rosa's love for Miguel is like a rose, full of undying passion. They have secret meetings where their sand touches the ocean, and they make love until even their fingernails are numb. Alfonso, Rosa's future fiancé, is Miguel's mechanic. After finding the bra he bought Rosa for their anniversary, Miguel's car, Alfonso approaches Miguel and reminds him of the love him and Rosa share, and their intention to marry. Miguel, distraught, takes matters into his own hands. 2 days later, Miguel puts a bullet in Alfonso's head.
Are you done? Because if you aren't, you can keep talking. You know, you're making me much prouder of my work and my citizenship.
I shut up, you idiot!
This story must be saved and have justice done. These star-crossed lovers, Helga and Hans, are victims of a powerful sin. One much larger than hate, than love. You see, it's obvious that Helga, a Scorpio, and Hans, a Pisces, have been together for quite some time, despite their lack of astrological compatibility. Emil is a shooter. He's raised in a family that misunderstands him and a school that loathes him. On this fateful day, Emil plans to selectively kill 8 schoolmates. But he knows that his biggest brother, Malcolm, is attending this very party. At school, his stomach doesn't allow his hand to shoot. He enters the party, aims, and accidentally shoots Hans. The marriage was tainted with omens. This odd event was a planned act, one orchestrated by God himself. Predestination, my friends, is...
I predestination my ass, stop talking! You're ruining my story!
Excuse me, but the rights are mine. First of all, you optimistic bastards are pissing me off. Second of all, your stories suck! My turn.
It's 80 degrees. The sun is sit down.
It's a cold hurricane! Helena and Gerard are just like any other of God's beasts. The only time they talk to each other is when they argue. Helena is a successful author and Gerard is unemployed. He spends most of his days gambling and is in serious debt to numerous bookies. He plans to murder Helena for the sole purpose of paying off his debt. After 3 unsuccessful attempts of murder, he intends to marry her instead. Gerard hastily buys a ring because his deadline to pay up is tonight at 5 o'clock. He is under the impression that Helena has no idea of his attempts to murder her and motives behind his marriage to her. But in fact, she is totally aware of all of his secrets. The day of the party, she turns all the clocks in the house back and out. Gerard proposes at what he thinks is 4 p.m., but is actually 5 p.m. He had intended to use the following hour to pay up. Unfortunately, at 5 p.m., the exact time of the proposal, Gerard is shot by the unpaid bookie.
Edgardo, I said it once and I will say it again. You are a loco, man.
Hey, Pablo, shut your ass! You two are clearly jealous. I am taking my story to the Triumvirate Publishing House right now. Farewell, suckers!
Did he just say Triumvirate? That is my house as well, you thief!
That is, of course, my publishing house. But today's events seem much more interesting to write about.